Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK, on her second video of today, because yesterday a skin tag dried up and fell off my neck as a result of 86 days of the carnivore diet. Don't believe it was the carnivore diet? That's fine. I wouldn't have done years ago either, but I would invite you to go into the description underneath this video and look for the Dr. Ken Berry video on skin tags. It has 7 million hits. That will grow and increase. So if you don't want to take it from a average female in the UK that the carnivore diet made her skin tags fall off, that's okay. That is absolutely fine. But would you take it from a physician? Would you take it from your GP, your doctor, someone who's been a family doctor for 20 years, after years and years of medical training? Would you take it from them? If so, pop in the link in my description and it will explain to you how skin tags are not caused by our lanyards, our seat belts, our clothes. They are in fact caused by our body deciding it's now decided to be a little bit metabolic dysfunctioning, okay? And the only real way you can remove skin tags, there are a million different videos on how to remove skin tags. A doctor will remove them for you if you ask nicely enough. But the joy of having one fall off on its own, it didn't completely fall off on its own. I just looked at one, realized it was black, touched it, and it just came off in my hand. Let's show you this photo. This photo is, first of all, let's show you the photo of the skin tag I'm referring to. If you look at this picture here, you'll see one with an arrow next to it, tiny one. I've lost the top half of that one. I've still got a tiny bit left, but the top, I wish I'd just left it now. I wish I just left it to completely dry up in its entirety and completely fall off. But I was so excited to see that the skin tag had turned black, because I've been waiting for this for so long. Since watching Ken Berry's video 2 years ago, I've been on a daily look at my skin tags. How many days of carnivore do I need to do to get that to fall off? And so it kind of half died. So I touched it, and then it was in my hand, this little black bit of skin tag. Now I'm going to show you the photo of it in my hand. Now you're going to look at that hand and go, that looks like some kind of seed. She reached out of the car and picked up some bit of grit off the floor, right? So I'm going to zoom in. Now there's a picture of it zoomed in a bit. Okay, now it's looking a little bit less like a poppy seed and a little bit less like grit. And this is it fully zoomed in. You can now see a skin texture. You can now see a skin tag-like texture on that. That is not a poppy seed. That is not grit that's come out of the floor. That was the top half of a little skin tag that I've got down here. It is smaller now. And now I'm going to keep watching. I've got a bigger one up here that's not gone yet. But every day, you know how some people weigh themselves? Some people monitor this, monitor that. I do count my days. But something else I do every single day is have a good look at all my skin tags and see if there's any change, so that I can say to you, you know what? On such and such a day of my carnivore diet, this skin tag was not there anymore, or this skin tag got black. I touched it, it popped off. It's in my hand now. I've got a little bit of dead skin tag in my hand. It's quite funny because it was yesterday lunchtime I noticed it. And I was watching back the video I made yesterday. And when I realised, I literally screamed at myself. I was watching my own video back and I screamed at myself. She didn't react because the Sarah that made that video yesterday morning hadn't realised the excitement that was coming later in the day. She didn't know. So she's just blah, 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 blah. And I'm in the car looking at myself going, ah, ah. Screaming, get the trumpet. Where's the trumpet? Let's do it. Because it's become my thing. It's become my thing to worry about these skin tags, because now, once I found out a couple of years ago, I don't exactly know the date. I think it was summer. So it's probably just over 2 years ago I saw that. That Ken Berry video is like 4 years old. I saw it just over 2 years ago. And after that, I had this bit of an obsession in my head thinking, if I can just do carnivore long enough, if I can get my brain into that gear, I can get these to fall off. And when they've fallen off, I know that I am then healthier. I also had it in my head that if I could get rid of all my skin tags, there's a really good chance that weight loss could follow. And so in my head, I was thinking, I'm not going to lose weight till I've got rid of those skin tags. And when they start falling off, I think we're not going to be too far in the distance before some fat's going to start coming off. And so to see that yesterday, to have a look around and then see a black one and then it just coming off in my hand. It's not all of it, most of it. A little bit of died on its own in my hand. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I have some more to go. This is just the beginning. And because I'm not going to stop, I am going to see this again. And the next time I see, my only regret is I didn't take a photo before, but I was so excited to see it and so excited to touch this half dead skin tag that I just kind of touched it. And I'm thinking, I should have waited till I got home. But I was so beside myself with excitement. I should have gone home and got my eldest son, because he's got such a brilliant phone camera, way better than mine, and he could have taken a photo of it first so I could show the process of that's what the skin tag looked like before, now it looks like this, and now this is the little black bit in my hand. But I didn't. Next time this happens, it will, because I'm not stopping, I will spot another one. I will have another good look around. I look every day. It's my thing. How many days am I on? How are my skin tags looking? It's my daily obsession. It doesn't take long. Both of those things take about a minute to figure out. Well, the day counter takes about 5 seconds to figure out. Looking around my neck, 20 seconds. Just checking around there, seeing how it's going. And it's become my thing. Every day I dream of making that video where I say, I don't have any skin tags anymore. How did I do it? It's day 120 carnivore, it's day 130 carnivore, whatever it is. I dream about that. It's become my thing. If you're still watching this video and still don't believe me, just watch this Canberra video. I get that you're not going to take it from some female sitting in her car in the UK who's middle-aged and just trying to get her shit together. I get that, but would you take it from a doctor? Very happy. Very happy. So today we are at the point where I had to write it down. I had to write that down as well. We are 278 days away from my 1-year carniversary. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm 446 days away from my 50th birthday, which is a huge why. I want to have a birthday party. I want to invite every single person I've ever met. And I want to turn up on that birthday party looking like I'm the healthiest, leanest person I've ever been. It's a big dream, big goal, and I think 446 days is enough time to do it. So that's my news. Actually, why don't I mention this comment again in this video in case you missed the last video? If you've only just found my channel because of skin tags, listen to this. Because I'm going to read it out again. One of my viewers left this comment. Wow, really well done. I felt like such a failure, but hearing you say you've been messing up for 10 years, then I know there's hope for me. My channel's giving people hope. 85 days of refusing to allow temptation to get the better of you is inspirational. Because of you, I will try again. Gosh. Oh. Someone is inspired by this crazy middle-aged British woman who just wants her body to run perfectly and is willing to get out there and talk about it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's talk Christmas. Are you doing it this year? Is this going to be your first carnivore Christmas? Second, third, fourth? Which one? Maybe more. I can't imagine anyone that's done carnivore longer than 5 years watching this. But is this going to be your first one? Because we can't do 365 days until we are confident. And if we're imperfect, then we need to work out how we can do all the other days. Just spotted those. Thought about Christmas again. I'm doing lion for Christmas this year. I think it's that's just, I know that I lose more weight doing it. I know that I feel even better doing it. So I'm either going to start on the 1st of December or I'm going to start on the day I break up from school. But I am going to do a stretch of line diet this Christmas. I'm trying to get my watch hours up on this channel. So we have just gone over the 2,000 watch hours over the past 365 days. For me to get a special email from YouTube, I have to have over 1,000 subscribers, which I now have. I don't think it's going to dip below unless YouTube remove any. Maybe they'll remove some subscribers because they don't want people to know how healing meat is. And also you need to have 3,000 watch hours over the previous 365 days. Obviously I was making videos over last August and September and a little bit in October as well, before I completely and utterly lost the plot, and then just lost the plot. I'm out of that job now. I have changed that situation completely. That's not happening. And if this job became difficult, I'd quit this one too. I am going to do whatever it takes to be the perfect health specimen, whatever it takes. But as those videos drop off, it's getting, you know, if I did no videos last September, October, November, this would be great. But if it's a 365-day period, those ones I did in September drop off, and then the ones I did in October drop off. But I didn't do that many over the winter. So I think keep going, daily video, try and make it as long as possible. And I will hit that 3,000 watch hours. And I threw a short out there as well. I don't tend to do many shorts, but I thought that the skin tag thing was worthy of a short. If it captures the imagination of just a couple of people, I'm happy. Yeah, so we're about 2,046 hours now in the last 365 days. I'm aiming to get that 3,000 hour down by Christmas. I see no reason why I won't, because I'm going to just keep chatting and waffling. And now that I am a more successful carnivore, things are going to happen. More news is going to occur. My plantar fasciitis that I had in the summer, completely gone. Yeah. Still waiting for these skin tags to come off, but that process has begun. I don't really have any other news, I don't think. I'm just going to press pause and just think, rack my brain just to see if there was anything else that I wanted to talk to you about this morning. I did think about doing a what I eat in a day video, because they're really quite popular, aren't they? But I want to wait until I've got a minimum of 30 pounds off. Something significant, something that will make people's ears prick up like they're a bunny, right? Ears prick up a bit more when you've got the weight loss to back it up. But also at the moment, my days are not consistent. I'm trying to trick my body every day. I don't want to get in a rut. I want my body to keep constantly guessing. So one day I might eat once, another day I might eat 3 times. One day I might eat an extreme amount of fat, the next day, not so much. One day I may snack on a packet of those awfully posh pork rinds, and then I might go a couple of weeks without doing that. And I think that's quite a good strategy for my body. I think it's keeping it guessing. I don't want to destroy my metabolism in any way or lose any muscle. So I don't want to destroy my hormones any more than I need to. And I want to recreate an atmosphere that you might have in the wild. You know, by what I mean by that is our ancient ancestors probably didn't eat once a day at the set time, every day, this amount of da-da-da-da. I want to try and recreate, at some point I will do a 24-hour water fast when my body's comfortable to do so. I think I probably will pull a 16 or 18-hour dry fast as well when my body feels comfortable to do so. Just basically, there's absolutely no point in me doing what I eat in a day videos anytime soon, because I don't have the results to back it up. People will go on there and think, why am I taking advice from someone who hasn't really got started in that area yet? And also I want to keep my body guessing. Some days 1 meal a day, some days 2 meal a day, some days 3 meal a day. I am really going with my appetite as much as possible. I don't want to eat to a schedule. I have to eat at 7:15 in the morning because I am hungry then, and I don't have another opportunity to eat until 4 p.m. unless I want to. I don't like cold food. I really don't like cold food. I've said this before in my videos. I can't wait to be so fat adapted that I can then decide when I want to eat. But at the moment, I am hungry when I get up in the morning. My body's used to it, and so I'm eating at that time. Removing bunny ears because people are starting to turn up. So I'm not going to do a what I eat in a day video anytime soon, even though they are quite popular and quite clickbaity. I'm not going there at the moment. It's just not happening. But yeah, really settled. Day 87. Going to take it all the way to 365. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt. I don't really have anything else to say this morning, but I'm sure that by tomorrow morning I will have something else to say. So we're going to leave this around 17 minutes. If you're going to get any sun today, enjoy it. If you've got any meat in the house, eat it. Thrive. Do what it takes for you to be healthy. Try a longer stretch if you can. Don't worry about forever too much, but do a longer stretch. If you haven't got to 30 days yet, try 30 days. If you haven't got to 60 days yet, try 60 days. Don't worry any further forward than that. Just try and beat your own personal best. Try and get that Christmas under the belt. Try and get the Thanksgiving under the belt. Try and get something else under the belt so that that when you've been doing imperfect carnivore as long as me, you're just suddenly just bang, the switch goes off. But doing our best looks different every day, and you will never get any judgment on this channel. Do what it takes to thrive, and I will see you tomorrow on day 88. Take care, guys. Is it 88? I think I said that right. If not, I'll edit it out. See you later. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.